Yo, what's good everyone, and welcome to a good old classic here on the channel, My Restaurant. Today we've got some really good news that I want to go over with you guys. As I'm sure some of you know, especially if you've been with the channel for a long time, probably around 3 or 4 months ago, I went ahead and made a video letting you guys know that there was a update plan for My Restaurant where we would be getting trading in the game. Well, fast forward 3 months, and unfortunately that never did actually come around. As many of you know, the lead programmer and kind of the one that was in charge of pretty much doing a lot of the physical things on My Restaurant was David, and he kind of went ahead and told us over on Twitter that he was going to be taking a break from college to focus a lot more on My Restaurant, which it kind of looks like maybe on the back end he did sit down and think about it a little bit more, where he then decided to go ahead and attend college. So for that reason, as I'm sure you guys know, for quite some time now we haven't gotten a single update on My Restaurant, which has been really unfortunate. But in all honesty, it hasn't really affected the game too much. I mean, as I'm on right now, there's about 6,800 players, which is pretty crazy for a game that doesn't get updated anymore. But man, am I so excited to say this, because yesterday, while I was kind of taking care of my whole new car stuff, which is the reason why I didn't live stream yesterday. I know I told you guys I was going to, but I had to really go ahead and focus on pulling out my brand new car. So I do want to go ahead and apologize ahead of time for that. But don't worry, I will make up for it. Hopefully this Saturday we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a live stream, assuming, you know, Pet Simulator X ends up dropping some type of an update. But anyways, like I was saying, David went ahead and dropped an interesting tweet, which I'm going to show you guys in the background right now, exactly what he said word for word, which is just going to bring a lot of you joy, especially those of you that really love My Restaurant, because there is a lot of people out there that are still madly in love with this game. And personally, it holds a spot in my heart, and I had so much fun coming up with different layouts, working with a bunch of different layout creators last year, testing a bunch of different things, and it was just a lot of fun. There was always something to do on this game. It's also really crazy to look and see that a lot of people are really just starting off. I mean, it doesn't really seem like the whole entire aspect of layouts is kind of littering the game right now. I mean, if you notice, this guy right here has kind of like a legitimate layout going on, which is just a serious restaurant. Same for this guy over here. It looks like he's also running a nice little legitimate restaurant. Are you serious? Why is my bunny ears and my hat and my beard so tiny? What is going on here, dude? Anyways, man, back on topic. As you see in the background, it says dropped out of college to pursue some really cool projects, one of which is to update My Restaurant monthly again. Expect some cool things to come soon, dude. This has to be the best tweet I have seen quite literally all year long. Some of you that have visited my channel, you'll know that I got the opportunity to sit down with David for probably about an hour, maybe even longer than that, and we literally talked about so much. I pretty much summed it down to about a 20-minute interview, but the raw file for that interview was easily over an hour long, and it was so much fun, dude. I got to ask him a lot of different questions about the game and pretty much his vision for it, but of course he was focusing on college at the time, which honestly we can't be mad about it, right? You know, the guy has his own career and he has his goals that he has set in mind, and by all means, I personally, as a supporter of My Restaurant, support his entire journey. But it is definitely exciting to see that he's gonna go ahead and kind of step away from that for a little bit and really bring us some crazy things for My Restaurant. So this will probably be the perfect time to go ahead and ask you guys to let me know in the comments what are some of the things that you would like to see come to My Restaurant in the future. I mean, obviously we're going to be seeing some limited items probably come closer to the end of the lifespan of actually My Restaurant, which I mean, I guess it's not really an end, because the game quite literally has never died. I mean, it literally had 4,000 players even closer to the end of when everybody was hyping it up. And like I said, right now it's averaging over 6,000 players, which is pretty wild. But anyways, the vast majority of the updates that we were receiving at that time was really just limited items that were being released over and over again over at the shop. So if we come over here, you'll notice the back section over here, just in case for those of you that maybe didn't play My Restaurant when it was popular, maybe you're new to Roblox. This little stand back here was basically where a limited amount of furniture was released every single week. Well, they tried to do it every single week. Sometimes it would take like 2 or 3 weeks, but basically the entire point of this was a limited number of furniture would get released. If you just so happen to have gotten on within that time span of the update, you were able to go ahead and purchase them for a reduced price. And then to the unfortunate souls, yo, this man has 96 billion customers served. Oh my god. Anyways, to the unfortunate souls that weren't able to go ahead and get on during that time, you guys basically had to come into the global market and pay absolutely ridiculous prices, which I mean, kind of taking a look at it now, the prices are still kind of ridiculous. Like 172 mil for the corrupted royal table is kind of crazy. But I guess everything has somewhat balanced out. Yo, Santa sleigh is 548 mil. Do I have that? You know what? I don't think I have one. And I think the reason why I don't have one is because I wasn't able to get on for, I think it was Christmas Day. Or maybe I do, and it's in my actual restaurant. I don't know. But all of these other things, man, I definitely do have. And the prices are pretty wild. Like over here, the haunted pumpkin is 500 million. You got the haunted statue, which is 12.8 billion. That's insane. Is that literally the most expensive item in the game? Yeah, it kind of looks like the haunted statue is the most expensive item in the game right now. That's pretty crazy, man. What? I know I definitely have one. Wow, even my statue inside of here looks funny, but I have every single one of the statues, including the haunted one. For some reason, it's not showing my actual figure, but oh, dude, I remember this too. We were able to like kind of just spam and pick up a bunch of different boosts. This was probably like the best thing that was added into my restaurant, because a lot of us that weren't really able to drop money on a bunch of boosts to keep up with people in the leaderboards were able to go ahead and purchase a bunch of these wells, which kind of evened out the playing field for the most part. I mean, it did still obviously make it a little bit difficult, but this was definitely a major help. And on top of that, it's super satisfying pressing all of these and just seeing the boost pop up. So yeah, when I opened up my boost menu, you'll notice I have 905 minutes of double profit and 1054 minutes of active advertising campaign. It's so crazy. And actually, do I have a second floor? Yeah, I literally have 2 floors of this, dude. That's so crazy. But yeah, man, moral is I just wanted to go ahead and update you guys about this, because obviously I made that one video telling you guys about trading that was going to be coming. David announced it over on Twitter, and then he kind of vanished for, you know, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it may be. And we never got any information about it ever again, which was really, really unfortunate. But it looks like my boy is back and he is ready. He's got a lot of things planned out. And I'm sure that he's pretty much taken this entire time that he's been away to plan everything out. Who knows, man? Maybe I can go ahead and get my hands on another interview with him to see what he may be. Oh, look, one of the little headless horseman dudes. But yeah, maybe I can get the opportunity to go ahead and interview him again to see what maybe he has planned for the future. I'll probably try my best and keep you guys updated on that over on the community tab, or we'll do another update video. But again, just wanted to keep you guys in the loop on what's going on. If you went ahead and enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more My Restaurant, Pet Simulator X, and Wacky Wizard content, as well as every other random game that I kind of cover here. That's gonna go ahead and do it for this video, man. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.